Hey everyone, so we meet again. 1 month later with the next installment of the Darth Vader comic, picking up where we last left off. Now, if you haven't seen the last issue I brought to life, then I'll have it pop up for you after this video, or you can just check out the Darth Vader comic playlist that I've made for your convenience. Today, we finally learn of the most powerful Jedi Master, which I believe will tie into The Last Jedi, and I'll explain why as we go along. Now, this character may not be the most powerful in conventional terms, but you'll understand as we continue. Alright, let's begin.
It's only an arm. Get up and fight.
Lord Vader, I must protest. What will chopping off Six Brothers' arm possibly teach him?
Losh. He will never forget it. None of them will.
As Vader leads the Grand Inquisitor upstairs, he tells him that his men are not ready. Being told that the Inquisitors were trained by Jedi, Vader snarkily replies,
And they fight like it. Defensive, moving to attack only when there is no other choice. I will instruct you. You will bring my lessons to the others. Any Inquisitor who does not progress will be eliminated.
As Vader motions towards the computer, he explains that their mission begins now, as they go over a list from the Emperor who has documented all surviving Jedi from Order 66, informing Vader of the Emperor's hit on the most important and dangerous Jedi survivor, Jocasta Nu. Now, for those of you who don't remember her, she is the really rude, annoying librarian from Episode 2 Attack of the Clones, who tells Obi-Wan that if something isn't in the Jedi archives, then it simply doesn't exist. Okay, let's continue.
She is given extra emphasis, but I do not know why.
Now, while Vader and the Grand Inquisitor speak out about how useless and weak she is, they wonder why she's been rated as the most wanted Jedi after Order 66. As the scene goes to Jocasta Nu on a mystical planet, we see her meditating into a Jedi holocron, as she says the words,
Whoever is seeing this, it's up to you now.
Flipping the page, we see her being delivered some tea, as she is asked to retire for the day, when she pulls aside a crate full of Jedi holocrons that must be fulfilled, saying, if my work is not complete, then I must work. So she clearly has that same snarky attitude that we saw in Episode 2. As Darth Vader takes the Grand Inquisitor to the Jedi Temple archives, he orders him to go through all the information containing any clues as to where the surviving Jedi are.
Do not fail.
Don't worry, Vader. I've waited my whole life for this.
As Jocasta Nu runs through the mysterious planet's waterfalls, we see her carrying another Jedi holocron into a cave, greeting Gar, her assistant, as he prepares them a meal. She then stops dead in her tracks, grabbing a small chest from above her bed. As Gar says that she doesn't need it anymore, that her work is done and the archives are now all complete, that she can run away and be anyone that she wants, the librarian Jedi Master pauses and tells him,
Oh, my friend, don't you see? I haven't built an archive here. I've built a school.
Grabbing her things and telling him that her mission will be extremely dangerous, she says if the Force wills it, she will return, and then they can truly begin. Asking what she means, she replies,
A school needs students.
Lord Vader, report.
As Vader tells his master that the Inquisitors will do their duty, the Emperor begins to change the subject, as the Dark Lord inquires something.
Proceed. I have seen the Inquisitor's target list, one name distinct from the others. Clearly, you wished me to ask you about it. And so, of all the remaining Jedi, why Jocasta Nu?
As the librarian Jedi Master takes her lightsaber and puts it to her belt, she travels to her destination.
Ah yes, Jocasta Nu. She is ancient, middling in the Force, barely competent with a lightsaber, and yet the crown could end everything we are trying to do. For you see, the Jedi Order held power in the Republic for far too long. They abused that power. They laid claim to every site of interest to the Force across the galaxy. Shrines, wells of energy, ancient temples. They took them, believed they were theirs by right. The Jedi planted these sites, took everything of value from them, and brought these items here to Coruscant. And then they gave them to Jocasta Nu to guard. Not just secrets of the light side of the Force, the dark side as well. Secrets that were not theirs to keep. Secrets even of the ancient Sith.
Stop there, citizen. Identify yourself.
She is little better than a witch.
As Jocasta Nu uses a Jedi mind trick on the clones, she walks into the Jedi Temple through a secret passageway.
She is no one at all. We see nothing at all.
As Vader tells his master that he will end her life, personally, Palpatine has other plans for him. He tells Vader that he must refrain from killing her, for she possesses the knowledge of the whereabouts of a secret great treasure within the Jedi Temple, a key to the future of the Empire. Jocasta Nu was its custodian, and she has hidden it well. Sidious orders Vader to bring the librarian to him alive, and from there, she will tell him everything that he needs to know. Palpatine tells Vader to keep this information about her hidden from all the others, including the Inquisitors. How they are not and never will be Sith, rather just useful tools.
Inevitable. She will make some grand, foolish gesture that will end in her capture or death. Neither can be allowed. She must be ours. Vader, my friend, it is up to you now. You must find Jocasta Nu, and you must save her life.
Okay, so there are a few things here that I need to discuss briefly. As much as I dislike Jocasta Nu, I'm really glad that they made her more of a knowledge-based character than a fighting threat to Vader. Now this makes a lot more sense. The school of holocrons she's creating, filled with the ancient Jedi and Sith knowledge, I'm almost positive that this will tie into Luke's adventures leading up and into Episode 8. We know that he went with Kylo throughout the galaxy to retrieve such artifacts when Ben was younger, and it only makes sense to assume it's these artifacts of Jocasta Nu's knowledge and holocrons that Luke went looking for. I think that she's going to sacrifice her life or something along those lines. There's something definitely hidden in the Jedi Temple, in the restricted section, I'm guessing. And it might just be a student that they've hid away in there, as she says a school needs students. Or maybe they're going to awaken an ancient student. Who knows? She is ancient and wise, as Palpatine said, so her knowledge must be equipped with things only the ancient Jedi and Sith knew of. It makes for an immensely interesting character, and I'm now more than excited than ever for the next Vader issue coming in 2 weeks. Let me know what you think of her and what she's searching for to retrieve from the temple. Thank you so much for watching today's comic episode. If it entertained you, please do throw this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel a lot. I hope you guys all have an awesome day, and check out the live chat and forums that I've put up on the website at StarWarsTheory.com for free, just for your enjoyment. I will see you all in the next episode of Star Wars Theory. Until then, my fellow Jedi and Sith friends, remember,
The Force will be with you always.
Now, fulfill your destiny.